Mark, a couple of weeks ago you were asked about the transfer window in January, and I was quite surprised that you sort of said yes, we'll be thinking about buying a defender. And then since then you conceded a number of goals, because I'm surprised that you were saying that, because on paper you've got a well-stocked number of quality defenders in the eyes of Stoke fans. What was your thinking there?
Well, I think what I thought I said was that we're in the market. If good players become available, then we'll look at it. I was probably at a point where we're like we are now, we're a little bit skinny in terms of numbers, and that's what we're saying. And it's whether or not, as always, whatever position we feel we can improve, and then we look at that. But have to wait and see. Like I said, we've got a number of players coming back, so maybe the intention and the need to address that little lack of numbers in defensive areas that maybe has been addressed, and it's receded somewhat.
It does seem like you've really missed Phil Bardsley and Jeff Cameron.
Well, yeah, absolutely, and I think probably Jeff, in fairness, is one that you underestimate the influence on the group, and the flexibility it gives me as the manager to be able to rely on Jeff's versatility, really, because he plays in a number of positions, acquits himself very well, and when he's not available, then sometimes you have to bring in specialist players, whereas Jeff can cover any amount of decisions or issues in games, and he can come in and do a job for you. And when he's not available, you haven't quite got that flexibility that you would like as a manager. So Jeff is one of them that maybe is underappreciated by everybody apart from myself and the coaching staff, because we know what he brings to the table.
You've had a very tough December away at Arsenal, Liverpool, and of course away at Chelsea this weekend. But next month it starts getting what we would consider a little easier. Watford, Wolves, and away at Sunderland. I was just going to use this quote that Eric Peter said: "You want to play in the Premier League, and these are the big games you want to play." He's referring, of course, to Liverpool and Chelsea games. Do you sort of like prefer the away games at Liverpool and Chelsea, or do you look forward to sort of Watford and Wolves and Sunderland?
Well, every game in the Premier League is one that will test you, and there's different elements to every one of them, and top teams will question your ability and your athleticism and your organisation, and you have to be ready for that. In other games, with like-for-like teams, so to speak, then you can back yourself against them and back your ability against the ability of the squad you're up against. It's a challenge every weekend with whoever you're playing and whatever position they are in the league in comparison to you, then there's different problems that you have to solve. So the challenge of being a Premier League manager is to be able to adapt and adjust accordingly to the opposition and what they have and what they possess in terms of the playing squad. So that's the challenge, and that's the one that will always test you. So I have no preference. I enjoy going up against anybody in the Premier League. It's a challenge irrespective of who it is. But if you go back a little bit further, we've got, I think, three defeats in about 12, which sounds a lot better in my view. So, I mean, you look at the league table, where we are, we know that. Sometimes we think in certain games we should have done better, in other games we probably overachieved, but looking through the table, I think there's only 7 or 8 teams that have lost fewer games than us. So in the 20 league table, that's not bad going for a club like ourselves. Okay, thanks.